Foster parents invest in getting kids' lives back on track.
KY3's Drew Douglas shows us those parents never thought that the same foster kids might save someone else from the tracks.
A couple of kids from the wrong side of the tracks, foster kids.
In the life of a foster kid, you don't know what's going to happen the next day.
Chris McDonald and Preston Ternaski, seniors at Newburgh High School.
It's not a stable life.
It's hard to grow.
Moving around a lot when you're younger, moving schools.
Until the train of life dropped them off here.
It used to be called Town of Arlington. It's a ghost town right now.
The Arlington Train Depot. Next door, the Bent Tree Inn.
The Indians used to have, they're called thong trees or bent trees, to point the way to the river.
We think of ourselves as a source, pointing children that are misled.
We're pointing them towards life.
That was the goal of it.
Yeah.
To be a small little community for foster care.
A foster care village.
But we're kind of turning it into a big community effort. So everybody, it's like it takes a village. It's no joke. It really does take a village.
Pouring love into children's lives.
They've been uprooted from so many places, but this serves as a place where they can call home. They can put their roots here.
Ruth.
Mama Ruthie.
Chris's foster mom.
When he first got here, he was struggling in school. He was getting a few altercations.
Then she adopted Chris.
She certainly poured herself into him,
helping him grow.
Once I signed that dotted line, it was like he was a new kid.
Getting his life back on track.
He's matured a lot from the 15-year-old scrawny kid that showed up.
He joined the Army Reserves.
We got him to convince him to go to college.
And became a kind of brother to Preston and 8 other boys here.
Over time, you just kind of build that bond.
And then on Saturday, right here behind the old Arlington Train Depot, 24-year-old Corey Smart and his family were floating down the Little Piney River, which runs right here behind the railroad tracks. When Corey decided to take a break, he came up the hillside and was walking along the railroad tracks, and for some reason, passed out.
We heard that train blow its horn, started screeching its wheels.
Corey's family ran for help, finding Chris. He called 911, grabbed a belt from the house. Then he and Preston ran to find the train cut Corey's legs off at the knees.
Right here's where he got hit.
Corey didn't have much time.
Muscle memory kicked in, and because I just got out of basic training a few weeks ago.
Chris applied tourniquets to stop the bleeding.
When your leg's cut off, you can bleed out real quick.
Corey's life was saved.
If it hadn't have been for him, then the guy might have died.
Good job, bro. Make me think it's just part of my job, just doing what I was taught, but I guess happy that I saved someone.
Corey is recovering in a Columbia hospital.
They told me he was doing fine, that they're glad I was there to help.
Seeds planted have borne fruit.
This was just a golden moment for us, and to see that the time, the love, the investment we give, it just spreads and multiplies.
More than one life were rescued from the rails.
Now he's turning around and doing that for other people. It's like, oh my gosh, that's my kid.
Drew Douglas, KY3 News.
Chris will be honored at an upcoming school board meeting, and the Army may recognize his non-combat heroics, too.
We hope so.